Hello, my dear children. Today, the topic that we are going to discuss is types of sentences. Children, when we talk with people, at that time, sometimes we show our anger, sometimes we give them command, in some cases we request them, in some cases we just inform them about some incident or our wish. So, all these are sentences through which we convey our feelings. So based on functions, we have 4 broader categories of sentences. Now what are those? We will find out. At first, let's move towards the definition. Types of sentences. To express or communicate what we want to say, we sometimes use different kinds of sentences. Here, we will talk about 4 different types of sentences: declarative, interrogative, imperative, and exclamatory. Each has its functions and patterns. Each has its functions and patterns. That is why we have 4 categories. Otherwise, we would have only one. Different sentences have different pattern and function. So let's see what are those. There are 4 types of sentences: declarative, imperative, interrogative, and exclamatory. Now, why these 4 are different, let's find out. But before that, we should remember there are only 3 punctuation marks with which we end a sentence. First one is full stop, that is period. Number 2, question mark, and third one is exclamation point. So with these 3 punctuation marks, we can end the sentence. The speaker may use different types of sentences and punctuation. Students can vary the tone of their writing assignments and express a variety of thoughts and emotions. Now, with the help of these punctuation marks, we can show our feelings, we can show our intentions, etc. We can show variety of thoughts. Now, the first sentence is declarative sentence. What is a declarative sentence? Let's see. A declarative sentence simply makes a statement or express an opinion. In other words, it makes a declaration. This kind of sentence ends with a period. Period, I told you, it is full stop. It's a full stop. Alright. See, in declarative sentence, we make opinions. It's just a statement like I am going. You are not requesting anyone. You are not asking anyone. You are just saying what you want to do. This kind of sentences becomes declarative sentence. You are declaring something. I am going to school. I am having 2 children. I will do exercise in the morning, etc. So, when you don't want any reply from anyone, any permission from anyone, it is just a statement, then it becomes a declarative sentence. Let's see the example. Here, I want to be a good entertainer. This is a statement. My wife is a really great author. This is an opinion. So, these 2 are ideal example of a declarative sentence. Let's move to imperative sentence. What is an imperative sentence? An imperative sentence gives a command or request. Command or makes a request. Command or makes a request. Please keep in mind these 2 points. It usually ends with a period but can, under certain circumstances, end with an exclamation point as well. So here, imperative sentence gives command like give me a glass of water. Fetch me a glass of water from there. Then it includes request as well. Could you please give me a glass of water? There are differences in these 2 sentences. Purpose is same, but the way we are saying is different. One is command and another one is request. Command, go and get a glass of water. Request, would you mind getting a glass of water for me? Okay, so these kind of sentences are imperative sentences. It ends with a full stop, but sometimes it might end with an exclamation point as well. Exclamation means this mark. Let's look at the examples as well. Please keep those apples down. I need you to sit down now. This is request and this is command. Okay. Now next is interrogative sentence. These are easier than any other type of sentences. An interrogative sentence asks a question. This type of sentence often begins with who, what, where, when, why, how, or do, and it ends with a question mark. Okay, let's see the example. And this is very easy, that whenever we ask question, we put a question mark. Okay, and those sentences are interrogative sentence. Interrogation means to ask questions. Okay, police and other CID officers, they do interrogation, right? So the word has come from there. Interrogation means asking questions. So let's see the example. When are you going to submit your writing assignment? Do you know what the weather will be tomorrow? Now here, these two are questions and it's ending with question mark. Therefore, these are interrogative sentences. The last one is exclamatory sentence, which ends with exclamation mark. This is exclamation mark, right? An exclamatory sentence is a sentence that expresses great emotion. When you are so happy, when you are so surprised, when you are so excited, when you are angry, okay, those sentences, and you are uttering those sentences, okay, which shows these emotions, then it becomes an exclamatory sentence, and this ends with a exclamation mark. Okay, it's too dangerous to climb the mountain. I got an A on my book report. So here we find danger, which is showing concern. Okay, then here we find excitement, happiness, because he got A in his report card. So this is exclamatory sentence. So here we find some other examples. We can include that, oh hooray, we have won the match. Oh great, we should go there. We will enjoy. We will have a great time there. Okay, so these are exclamatory sentences, and which shows excitement, surprise, happiness and anger and some other emotions as well. Okay, so I hope the different kinds of sentences are clear to you all. Let's revise quickly what we have learned. We have learned that there are 4 types of sentences. When we declare, when we say what we have to do, we don't require any suggestion from anyone. We don't require question. We are not making question to anyone. Then it becomes a declarative sentence where we just give a statement. Next, when we are requesting or when we are giving command, then we use imperative sentence. When we are asking questions, then we use interrogative sentences. When we are showing great emotions like happiness, anger, surprise, then we use exclamatory sentence. Declarative sentence ends with a full stop. Imperative sentence ends with full stop and sometimes exclamatory mark also. Interrogative sentence always ends with a question mark, and exclamatory sentence always ends with the exclamation mark. Okay, so these are the 4 types of sentences. I hope it's clear to you all. Let's see the assignment now. Children, here are the questions for you all. Here are the sentences where you have to write which sentence is declarative, imperative, interrogative and exclamatory. There are 10 sentences. First one is I love my parents. Next is will you be my friend? Third one is How could you do this to me? God bless you. Next is, I have a younger and an elder brother. I must go now. What? Had she been selected in the final round? I must leave from here now. I got a job. Now I will fulfill all my desires. Are you awake or asleep? So these are the 10 sentences. You have to write whether to which category they fall. Okay, next is you have to read the line very carefully because sometimes the function is different. Sometimes the mark is different, like question mark, exclamatory mark, and their function is different. In this regard, you have to read the definition and write the answer. Okay, so I hope there is no confusion at all. So you have to complete the assignment during the class. Okay, we will meet in our next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye, children.